Hi, Jacob from SourceDart. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your journey, where you started, and how you ended up becoming a software owner.
Yeah, so it started the day my mom gave birth to me. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So yeah, basically it kind of I'll say I always had a sparked interest in always being my own entrepreneur, and like the concept of making money and selling things like that always like fascinated me. So like I kind of like really started with eBay when I was really young, like 15, 16, just like really getting after and like, oh my God, like compounding and like all this stuff. Then I was really selling on Amazon about 4 years back. First category was really selling books. That was a really good way for me to create cash flow because it was like you can buy them for $1 at the store. I had a couple connections where I was getting a lot for free from donation places and stuff like that and partnering with them. And then I would kind of expanded more into different categories like health and beauty. Beauty was really good. There's a lot of different gatings for that over the course of time. But for a while, they were really good. And then I got into health as well. And then I got into Walmart because I realized like a lot of stuff that was going on with Amazon at the time. I think there was a big shift, like kind of like a migration. And then like a lot of the categories that were doing good for me on Amazon and then later had problems, it was very good for Walmart as well. So
Mm.
I got into selling on Walmart and that was doing well for me. Like I kind of ran up to like 40, 50, 60K on Walmart while simultaneously having good sales on Amazon as well. So yeah, that was really good for me. And then I kind of, when I was selling on Walmart, I was like, there's no great tool. Like there's no tool that really helps people move the eight ball. Like I feel like in business, like I love referencing eight ball moves because like you try to get to the eight ball and like not just like play the game, like you're playing the game to win. So like I was like, when I'm like looking at what software was there to help me, I'm like, there's not anything that can help me. And like there needs something for the sellers that there needs to be changed. Cause I remember I used Data Spark that was like so unhelpful. And then Martyr was like super bad. So like I'm looking at this and then I'm like thinking about who I know, and I'm like, wait a second, my friend who's literally like so like I just met him today. We hung out. He like took a little train in, 2.5 hour train ride to us. We had kind of just talked about the roadmap, everything going on, and yeah, he's just insanely genius, like awesome guy. Love him so much. Like he's super cool, very spiritual and stuff. Like he wants to honestly, he wants to change the world. So like he's working on this project and it's really fun. Like we're having a really good time and it's moving super fast. And yeah, it just kind of happened. Like, you know, time you don't really realize when life just changes so fast. I'll just put it that way. And it's like you never know what's gonna come next. And so like while I'm still selling on Amazon, a little bit of Walmart, I can pick that up as well. Like Q4 is right around the corner, which is like there's always like some stuff that I know like works well. Um, I know that we're heading in the right direction with SourceDart as well. So like it's huge. So I hope actually we're pinpointing early October for the mobile app. So like
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't want to show me because he was like, I don't want to like show you. And I was like, we were pressuring him, like, show us, like we got to see it, like me and Matt. And he was showing us, he was like, okay, fine. He was like, it's just not ready yet. Like you guys are gonna see some stuff. And like we were looking at him like, what are you talking about? Like he was scanning it boom, like that. Like I'm not no joke, like instantly. And like it looked like I don't think there's an app that compares to it. So like, I mean, I don't want to just put my words out there. I'll talk about it a little bit, but like I'd rather you guys just see when it actually comes out. I'm not gonna hype it up too much. I think the talk there's a difference between talking and actually just like action. So when the
Yeah.
action presents itself, that's gonna do all the talking for it. So that's what I'm excited to see. And yeah, I mean, I've just been selling for a while. Like it's been a while. I had a passion for it. The most fun I ever had was eBay, but like the best scaling is doing Amazon, is doing Walmart. Like you can't scale eBay, like you can scale, but like you gotta list all your products one by one. You can't repeat. Like there's a lot of different complications, but Amazon and Walmart are scalable e-commerce businesses. So like
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
why I had to make the transition into it.
Thank you so much for that, Jacob. So your partner, I believe his name's Matt. Is that correct?
Right. Yeah.
So did you guys meet through networking through Amazon for Walmart? How did you meet him?
So yeah, so funny story. Like it was our friend Mateo, and I was working out at the gym like every day. I kind of had a heartbreak, so I was like really in the gym, like going hard every day. And there's a guy named Mateo, and he was working out too. He was kind of going through like a villain arc. with his life, and like we were just seeing each other. He thought we had beef, which like I didn't think so. I was just there to work out. And then one day I went up to him. I'm like, "Hey man, like I see you all the time. Like you're working out. Like what do you do?" And like we started hanging out, working out, and then I realized he was selling like he had a entrepreneur mindset with me. And I feel like that's so rare. Like if you can really have somebody that has the same mindset as you, like people don't realize how rare and valuable that is. Like you can take a team and really grow exponentially, like not just your own mind, but another person's as well. So like I realized he had the mindset. He kind of introduced me Amazon. And then on his 21st birthday, I drove up an hour and a half to see him. Like I surprised him on his 21st. And then I met Matt at his 21st birthday, and he had the same mindset. And then we created a group chat. We hung out like we barely hung out because we were all grinding and working really hard. But then we all decided to move out of state together. Like crazy.
Wow, so it's just you three renting a house somewhere?
Yeah, we moved to Arlington. We were all in Maryland. We were all a little far. Me and Mateo were closer. Matt was like over an hour away. And then we almost moved to Texas, but we didn't, which would have been crazy. But we moved to Arlington, Virginia. And then we just moved to Fairfax, Virginia. We got a second house. Like we got a nicer house. So like it's great here. I love Fairfax. It's like super cool, chill, like a lot of things to do. And yeah, now it's like there's a lot of other stuff going on. So like I don't know. Life just moves really quick. It's just really crazy.
It really does because when you are doing it alone, like I know that this is a sidetrack conversation, but
Yeah.
when you're doing it alone, like you have to be your biggest, you have to be really in control of your mind.
Yeah.
When you surround yourself with
Yeah.
other people that are have the same goals, have the same mindset, like it's easier to stay in that mindset because you're surrounded by people that are doing it that are also feeding off of you. So if you see one person that you know you have the same goal or the same mindset about something, it's way easier to stay in it than to talk yourself out of it.
100%.
So that's incredible that you met this guy at the gym and got invited to this guy's birthday, met Matt. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. Like
Yeah.
I didn't meet anybody local, out in the wild like you did. We met somebody that's a seller in New Hampshire through a coaching program that we were in. We found somebody else that lived in New Hampshire. It was just wild that there's the population here is so spread out that and so little compared to big states like New York or Texas. Like I think there's like 2 million people in the entire state and we're so spread out that it was just wild to even think that there was another seller in New Hampshire. But
Wow.
then we had no idea prep centers were even a thing, and now we know that there's at least like 8 prep centers in New Hampshire. It's just wild how it all unfolds. And then you and I, like we had connected and we tried so hard to make this call happen. And I appreciate your flexibility and your persistence. And I can see in your persistence, your mindset. You weren't giving up. You just kept going and going and going. And I love that because it shows your character and that you're after it. You were always understanding when I'm like, hey, I'm terribly sorry, but the prep center's insane right now. I can't do this.
Yeah.
Or it'd be weeks before I could reply to you, and I felt so unprofessional, but you were so understanding. And that's what I would want. That's what I want other people to feel from me. So the fact that you were giving that to me was my mirror, and I love that. I love that mindset and the energy work behind it. I love the way that all works out. And we had met in Nebraska, and I looked at Andrew and I was like, good vibes. I love this guy. And I was like, we're gonna make this call happen. And it's been like what, 2 months? No, I don't know. It's been like a month since Nebraska, and we're finally having this call. So thank you so much for being so patient.
Thank you.
um,
Yeah.
so um, I wanted to dive into SourceDart a little bit. So I I'm a newbie to SourceDart. I'm playing around with it. First of all, I showed Andrew a little bit of it either the other day or it was earlier today. My days blend, so I'm not sure. But I opened up a listing on Walmart. Boom, pops up the Chrome extension. SourceDart loaded so fast compared to competitors. I I was like, oh my God, the information's already right here. And then I'm clicking over to product analysis. It's already there. Nothing's loading. I'm clicking on seller's insights. it loaded for half a second, like half of a second. It was so fast.
Yeah,
And
100.
it's just blowing my mind because, we've all been kind of used to using something that kind of, I'm not going to name names, but something that kind of feels like old, like old and clunky a little bit, right? The scan feature is on the app is really slow and sometimes it doesn't even work. Um, I'm looking at SourceDart extension, Chrome extension right now. I love the user interface. Um, so I don't want to share too much of my screen, but Jacob, do you have like a test account that you can share with everybody? Like you can bring up on your screen or even your own, whatever is
Let me
convenient.
I'll share my screen, and before I do, I just want to say like thank you so much. Like that was so sweet of you. Thank you. I
Welcome.
appreciate meeting you and Andrew. It was great, and wow, like I really appreciate hearing that I'm persistent. Like I think that I will always hold that. Like I never give up. Like sometimes there's a project you got to run straight through the brick wall, and I always believe that. Naomi, thank you so much. Like Naomi's the sweetest too. Like she got us pizza, so like that was so cool. Like
Naomi is the best. Naomi is one of our prep center clients too.
yeah, so like thank you for that. I really appreciate it. And I just want to make sure that I'm gonna build something for the people. Like there's no way I'm not gonna stop. Like that's just all it is. So like it's come so far in 4.5 months. And like keep in mind it's only been 4.5 months
I
since
know. That's wild. I have goosebumps. I wish you could actually see this. I'm so pumped for you. It
like
could,
the,
this
the
couldn't have
vision.
happened to a nicer, better man.
Thank you. The
I'm
vision
not just buttering you up, Jacob.
the vision of where this is going is absurd. Like I can't even like fathom. Like I can, but like it's just gonna. I'm just gonna have to be shown. Like it's just gonna have to show with time. So you know, right away, like obviously you have to create your login with
Look at
SourceDart.
that. Sorry.
So as you can see, like we have a quick finder feature. So like if you're going through listings, instead of just like looking like through here, like clicking one by one and this, it's like I'm here and like I know like if I want to sell. Oh, is this in the way as well? Let me move this out the way. Oh, or not. Give me a second, guys. Okay, that's gonna be there. That's fine.
That's fine.
So like I know right away because I kind of like look for seller count because like when you kind of see one, like not every time, but like, you kind of know like if it's just like Walmart, maybe not for Pokemon specifically, but like very very branded stuff. Like if it's like one, you might know that's Walmart. So like I won't waste my time. But like if I'm here and like I click into a random listing, move this out the way. There we go. So yeah, like you said, it just loads so fast. And like as you can see right here, well, like this is something we newly implemented is like badges if like you're gated IP complaints, hard gated. This just means like you have to apply to sell for Pokemon, which is true. And like we have a whole system coming in place with that. So yeah,
I'm
it's like
sorry. Can
super
I interrupt real quick?
yeah.
So can you hover over that again?
Yeah.
The so if so I haven't I'm not so experienced on Walmart. Like I've been selling on there. I just sell on there whatever, didn't sell on Amazon. I'm kind of one of those. I'm still getting my feet wet with Walmart. So right there, will it say if you can't apply or will
Yeah.
it will?
Yeah,
Wow.
it'll tell you hard gated. It'll say you simply can't sell that brand, right? Or if it's
Perfect.
problematic, it'll be IP complaint. And we make sure that like this was like something we had to later implement because like we don't want to make anybody mad. Like because like if it's like, for example, we put hard gated and then that's not true, that would be really frustrating for people. So like this is something we had to later implement and we like go through like a lot of like phases to make sure like you can like report it and tell us. And then we check on the back end and then double confirm with somebody in the space, like multiple people before we ever implement something on the actual thing itself. Like we want people to like trust that. So like right away profit calculator, like super smooth, like whatever. Like I can do a bunch of different things like that. I can toggle this on and off. So like it'll remove the fees and everything like that. Complete breakdown. We're gonna expand a little bit extra couple things into the calculator as well, like a couple things that people want. But like if I wanted to like for example add to catalog right away, I just can click that one button as I'm sourcing and then I'm like already here and I can just add it. Well, maybe Walmart that's being weird, but that'll work. That's just maybe this Pokemon. So Anyway, so like also like if I want to go to product analysis, like you said, I can see these charts right here. So here's these chart data, like all the pricing trends as well. I can
Damn, no loading. Nothing gotta wait. You don't gotta wait for anything.
yes. Product specifications. We can now we also just added Amazon data as well. So you can see like what's going on in Amazon. Eventually this will be like different as well. Like we're gonna add like more stuff of this, but it's gonna be like everything for Amazon. So like right now, this is just kind of like what we have now. So we're gonna go ahead and like put that there for people to see. And then like buy box winner percentage over time so we can understand, okay, what's going
Yeah, look at that.
on. This is going on as well. We have a whole chart. You can expand in this and understand this. Right now, like there's a glitch with Walmart's API. So it actually just affected every single person, like every single like all the other competitors out there. Their API just cooked like the stock count. So we're fixing that. But
Yeah,
like,
that
it was
sounds
like
like
it sucks because like you can't like they blocked that for everybody. Like we're all pulling from the same source. So like that's something that's getting fixed as well. And then if I wanted to do click Amazon, eBay, Google, I can do that as well. I can also do like reverse sourcing from other storefronts as well. And then I can also actually look products up on different websites as well and use it from there. So just give that a second to load. There you go. So yeah, so like here's all the products like that this particular seller is selling. And now I can
wow.
like, okay, like maybe I like their storefront and I want to actually like go ahead and check all that out. So like yeah, if I wanted to go ahead and look this up on eBay, it'll bring it up. And then I can also be on eBay and like actually see what's going on here. Like that'll load in. I think I have to click it or not. But yeah, if you give that a second, that'll load in as well.
Andrew's asking, it's connected to your account, right? So it has to be somehow. I can't remember what I did when I signed up. But to know that we're able to apply for it, is it does it go by your account or does it go by
Oh, like
anybody?
this? Everybody. Yeah, everybody. So like if people are submitting this stuff, like they'll see it, but we're also like adding a bunch of data ourselves in. So like yeah, like this is for everybody. So everybody will see like all these, like if it's gated, IP complaint, hard gated, anything else at Walmart, brands on the account, like those four symbols or so, like it'll come up right here. So you know, okay, before you sell
Okay.
this particular product.
So you don't actually have to sync it with your Walmart account. Like, you know how SaaS Seller Amp, you have to put in your account.
Oh no. Oh, I see what you're saying. No. Nope. It's like that for everybody. You don't need to sync it with anybody's account. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you have
Okay.
to log in and then it's like it's gated or not. No, because like right now, I see what you're saying. With Walmart, like for example, if it's gated, right? Like, well, obviously Walmart's different than Amazon. It's not like hard gated will mean nobody can apply. Gated just means you have to like go ahead and email Walmart, right? So no, it's not based on individual sellers, it's based on everybody. But if we had to expand into that, then we could go like into that and actually like single it one by one per person as well. But then also like I don't know if this Google Sheet is also like a Google Sheet integration. I don't think I just refreshed all my cookies the other day. So never mind. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, here you go. So the Google Sheet, it'll pull it up. And like, so if you have your VA sourcing for you, obviously you can go in here and say, okay, this one's medium buy. Like, I don't know if I would buy that. Okay, this one's good. Let's go to the next.
Okay.
We'll put all this information in a split second. Like there's that product right here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. And then we have a bunch of other things. Like we can go ahead and add our profile. We affiliate contact information if you need support. You can change your Google Sheet, you can change your parameters, you can do a bunch of stuff. You can do light and dark mode. And then we also like all this works as well. Like if you want to look it up on Amazon, Google, whatever, it all works. And yeah, the next big thing that's coming out is the mobile app. And like it is like if you think this is fast, like the mobile app's fast. Like that's gonna be amazing because I think the biggest thing that we prioritize is like, hey, like we need speed for the mobile app. Like people want to be in store and in 1 second they can pull something up and they don't like it, and then they can go to the next thing right away. So
Yeah.
I was
Exactly.
yeah, I was watching it even in testing mode, and like it was actually like super fast. Let me just
That
show
is
stuff. I just want to
incredible.
click the catalog because like I don't know why it wasn't work. It's not working for Pokemon, but for example, if I wanted to click this, Add to catalog.
There you go.
Product right there. Boom. Add. Next. SKU. Price. Done. Right. So instead of like searching it up every time, not finding the exact one because you gotta like search the name, you can also like click and copy all these. And yeah, that's what we're looking at over here, you know.
Yeah, estimated sales. How do you, okay, so
Mhm.
there's something that a friend of ours sells, and the both apps,
Mhm.
when I say that, you know who I'm talking about, but both are estimated right around 20 per month. How do you get that number? Like, it's just some number that Walmart gave you, or you're going off of reviews? How do you get that estimated sales number?
We've been getting data for like a while. So like before we were kind of like launching, like we were like, hey, Max, like this is something we want to do, like February 2024. So we're like, hey, like we want to like start collecting data. Can you start like scraping data and like collecting data for us? And like that was going on. And then we were like, okay, this is something we want to do, right? Because it was kind of like something he turned on and like it was scraping, and then we had somebody like going in there collecting certain data points and stuff like that, but it wasn't like fully in. So we have a lot of complicated metrics to gather this, because the problem is with Walmart is like they don't give this away,
Mhm.
because they have direct competitors like Target, like Best Buy, like Petco, like all these other like Home Depot. So like if they gave that information away, like, and Target's like, oh, they're selling 900, like if they said the exact number, like 920 Folgers classic coffees, we don't even have this in our shelving and it's performing this much better than all the other coffees. We need to put this on our shelves right now. Then like Walmart would be at a huge disadvantage. Amazon doesn't have direct competitors because so they can give away that information more so. But yeah, Walmart doesn't. So it's very complicated, but we pull a lot of different metric data points together and then say, hey, this is our estimated sales rather than just one, two, three things. It's a lot. It's like tens, if not over 100 different data points. So
Yeah.
it's actually very intricate. Like I've seen it, and it's not just simplistic. It's not just like, oh, Amazon sells 400. So like we're gonna throw this like 300 up. It's super, super like different.
Hmm.
So I think we
The
have
reason
really good one.
Yeah, the reason I had asked is because, like I said, my friend had something that we listed, and it was just strange. We thought it was going to be a slow mover because it said estimated sales 20 a month, right? We're looking at it, there's like no sellers on it or whatever. And it sold instantly. It sold the
Yeah.
same day of listing it. And I was like, "What? I thought this
Right.
was going to be a small like a slow mover."
Right. And that's frustrating because like you like that's kind of like what our estimated sales does and avoids all of that because
Oh, hold on. I got it, Carlos.
okay, cool. So like yeah, so like that's what like I feel like that's such a annoying triggering point because like that's I know exactly what you're talking about because like I would buy like five, like okay, let me test this out, and then they all sell, and you're like, well, their estimated sales said eight, so like I did buy five, and now it's like you're wasting time, and now that sale's over. So like at least with SourceDart, I feel like you can rely on the data more. Like you can see the actual pricing trends and historical offer count, like like those are 100% factual. So like if you know that it's changing and stuff, like you know for a fact that like okay, this is I feel more confident buying 30, and now you're not going to be mad at yourself for buying five when it's sold in one day and then the
Yeah.
sales you can't buy it anymore. So it's like it's all about like giving enough value to the seller as much as we possibly can, because then it's like okay, great, now I want to use SourceDart. So like the more and more I can listen to you guys, add more stuff, do more stuff, like amazing. Like
Yeah, and listening to what the people want only benefits, everybody, including the software. So, if you've got a service-based business, you got to go with what the people want. So you got to do what you got to do. Elvine said in the comments, so with the new hard gates, with beauty brand, for example, would it say restricted? Because that whole category is gone, right? Would it say restricted like Amazon?
yeah, like if it's case by case basis, yeah, like they definitely don't want to just say hey, beauty category shut down, hard gated. Like I get like they did, like hard gated. Um, but you can find like niche, like there's I'm sure you can find some. You know what I mean? Like for example, like supplements just got taken away, right? But then I know people that are selling supplements. So it's
Right.
like for us to just shut off a category and say, oh, well, it's gated. Like, no, there's always like people getting around certain things. And,
Yeah.
like, so like I remember like the best thing that worked for me, like for Walmart, was when a brand got taken off of Amazon, and then like I was like, wow, this sucks. But then guess what? That brand was selling like butter on Walmart. So like boom, all the sales just translated over to Walmart, and that was a huge pocket for me to make money from.
Yes.
So
It's
yeah,
just like Amazon, it'll say, "Oh, nobody can sell Nike again." But that's not true. We got some heavy Nike in our prep center. Like I'm seeing it, I'm sending it in. Like it's not true. Yeah, it'll come someday, but we've been hearing that for 3 years now. We're still able to sell Nike. It's just like, and I don't get it. And I don't I just don't get it. But so like you're saying, I'm sure there's some in the beauty category or toy category that people are still going to be able to sell.
yeah,
And so you're saying that um the brand category, likely the label will say hard gated, is what you're saying?
yeah. If it's hard gated and you can't apply to sell it, then yeah, it'll say hard gated, so you know not to waste your time. But like
Okay.
we want to make sure that it's 100% factual before we ever put that on there, and we have to like look case by case, and we're building it currently. So it's like going, we're building it, and then everyone's happy. That was helpful. Thanks, SourceDart. Cool.
Mhm.
Let's keep going. Like so definitely want to make sure that it's 100% good instead of just wiping away category one by one.
Would you how would you think what would you recommend to a user if they come across something in the beauty category and it says that you can apply? Would you recommend that they buy the product and then try to apply? Or would you like them to email SourceDart and be like, "Hey, is this true?"
Yeah, I mean, like if we put it on there, then we made sure that we had enough information to make 100% confident say like, hey, this is gated. So
Mhm.
like I would say like yeah, like 100% because like if you can beat that, that was another point of where someone else didn't want to continue to sell it. So like if someone looked at that and they were like, oh man, like I don't want to sell this. It says gated and like I would have to email them and open this. Well, guess that's where money is. Like that's where the things that people don't want to do, that's where money is at.
Yeah, for sure. There was something else I wanted to ask. Oh, is SourceDart set up for every category, or is there a category that SourceDart does not work with?
Oh no, it's every product on Walmart. Yep. 100%. Every product. You can go on eBay, you can go on Amazon with it for reverse sourcing. It's all Walmart data. You can go on Petco, you can go on Target, you can go on a bunch of other things, like a bunch of other websites. It's not everyone because you have to open them up. Um, but yeah, like reverse sourcing everything. So like the biggest thing is that like the mobile apps can be like insane. Like I think like I'm looking at it and I've used the other ones. I mean, I can't even believe I was like lost for words when I saw it. Like it, I mean, it's first of all, it's like so surreal. I'm so happy. But like, man, like it's like the mobile app's like genuinely good. So like I
Yeah.
want you guys to see that, and it's like, wow, that might change the structure.
And just the fact of using it, knowing how fast it is, knowing, you know, that just shows us all that we know that does not have to be slow.
Like
Like
I wish I could have recorded the video when he scanned it and how it just went like that. Like I was like, you're telling me we didn't wait for you to pull that up? Like he literally grabbed his phone and like pretend this had a barcode. He went like this, boom, on the phone. I was like, holy, I was like, you gotta be
yes.
kidding me. And then he picked up the next thing and he was like, boom. And I was like, and he clicked it, boom, like everything. All the data. Oh, we have features on the mobile app that are like nobody has.
Right.
Might have to look into
And
patenting certain things. Like, I don't know, like there's like, for example, like I remember like Reezy Reels talked about this. I'm on social media sometimes, guys. So like I saw Reezy post one day. He was like, if I could just take the mobile app and add the product right to my catalog from my mobile phone, I would pay for just that app. We're
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't want to speak for everybody. I've never seen somebody no other mobile app do that. We can do that. So
Yes.
we
It
might
was always a pain in the ass to copy the whatever it's called, the ID, and then open up Walmart before Walmart's app was out in Chrome or Safari, log in, and then paste it there. It was such a mess.
yeah,
Um, like Andrew said, time is money. But I also wanted to maybe share something with you that you might not have thought of before. So there is a lot of sellers who are disabled or have chronic pain, like myself. And so sourcing takes a long time. So if the product is not loading, I'm standing there for an extra 2 minutes probably total doing all of that, and that adds up, and that means I can't be out there doing as much, because it physically hurts me to stand there for so long. So, I wanna let you know that you're also doing a service for the disabled community, the chronic pain community. This is going to set that apart for them specifically. Um, I don't know if you've ever thought of that.
No, that's beautiful. Like, yeah, I mean, I like don't even think about like the good that it's doing. Like, obviously it's like compelling. Like you want to like you're doing a business and like it's you want to succeed, but like, I mean at the end of the day, I want to put good into the world. Like one day, like I want to give back to everybody. So like that's great. Like if it's helping people, like the fact that I can literally make something that helps people make money to support people, like that's so cool. Instead of like me just running my store, like yeah, I'm running my store and that's great. Like obviously I give back to my family as well, but like if I can help give back to everybody, like just from a little $30 subscription, like that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. Like Andrew and I on Side Hustle Experiment podcast, we were talking about how our love language is being of service to others. And I think I told you that in Nebraska. And it's very fulfilling. So it sounds like you might also have that love language. You have a fulfillment of being of service to other people. You're helping them do something.
And I agree. I think I think I just want to do good. Like, I mean, I think majority of the world, I think majority of people do, so.
Most people are good. That's my motto. Does anybody have any other questions for Jacob?
Yes, I do, but
Carlos.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, no, no. I was calling on you, Carlos.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, it's nothing about Walmart. Just to let to ask Jacob or not ask him, but I used to live in Fairfax for like 12 years. So
Yeah.
before I moved to Miami, so I mean Fairfax Corner and then Roslyn and Pentagon City. So it's a nice area.
Yeah, yeah. Do you know
That,
I was right by before in Arlington. I don't know if you know Shirlington, but like
yeah,
by the Glass City. Okay, perfect. I was there. So that's
nice.
usually people don't know that Shirlington. They're like, what's that? But if you
Before I used to be in Fairfax Corner, so it's pretty nice. Enjoy that.
yeah, I definitely am. Thank you, man.
And congratulations on your software. Amazing.
Thank
So
you.
fast, very nice, and very, very visual. And congratulations, man.
Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you.
Thank you, Carlos. My sister actually lives in Virginia. She was living in Bluemont. I don't know if you know where that is. It was maybe an hour from Virginia Beach. I might be off, but it's a beautiful area. I love it over there.
Yeah.
And it's much cheaper than New England. So I wanted to not just a shameless little plug here. Jacob set us up with an affiliate link. If you use the code Andrew at that link, is this correct? That it's $20 off their first payment.
Yeah, they'll get $20 off the first month and then the affiliate. Yeah. So you get for them using your code $20 off the first month. Yep.
That's incredible because I think it's what, $29?
Yeah, $30.
Yeah, so you get to try it for $10. That's so cool.
Oh wow,
Free trial as well. It's a free trial on so you can the first 10 days are free. And then it'll kick in after the 10 days.
Wow. That's
nice.
I love what you're doing with SourceDart. Do you know what's okay? So I don't want to like leak everything, but I know that the next thing in the roadmap is the app.
Yeah,
Are you going to be going to any events? Are you
yeah,
going to Sellers United next?
I will be. I texted
Nice.
Diana. I texted Diana, like she's really cool. She's funny. And
Nice.
but she was like, if the boo, I'm not letting you walk around with the SourceDart shirt. And so I'm like, I understand, I respect you. You worked your ass off to get to where you are. So like, I will not be walking around it with my SourceDart shirt on. I'll be walking around as me. You know what I mean? As a seller.
Yeah, of course.
Next year, I will afford the booth. But right now, it's on the budget.
Understandable. But you have these communities, you network well, you utilize these communities in your social media, and it all works out. And then people will start being like, hey, why weren't you talking or at Sellers United, or why didn't you have a booth?
Up to it. Like I talk to Noah all the time, and he was like I remember the first time I ever talked to Noah, and he was like, dude, like you need to give a speech, bro, because like you just inspired me. And I was like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, what? You're funny. Like, but yeah, I think I would love to give a speech like one day. Like right now, like let everything just happen in life. You know, I think we're all in the right position. We're all like here right now, so we all want better for ourselves. Life keeps going in the right direction, and maybe one day, right? You know, you never know. So, but I hope one day for sure.
It'll get there. Look at Carlos and I with our fidget spinners, our fidget toys. um,
My wife got it to me. Hey, Jacob, can you drop your socials, please?
Yes, sir. I got you. Yep.
Thank
You'll see it. I'll just put SourceDart, and then you'll see everything in there. Oh, a SourceDart event.
we gotta go to Virginia.
So I think that we were just talking about this again today, and we want to make something happen, a big Walmart SourceDart sponsored event, like which like that's very far in the works. There's so many things.
For sure.
Instagram. Yeah, there's so many things, but like that would be like so cool. Like we
We're
would
like
we want
a
to see if
Walmart.
Walmart could sponsor it as well.
Walmart softwares and Walmart coaches come together.
Yeah, like something really big, like something where it's like I like the biggest thing, like I would want people to have like a good time. So like because like you want like if you're gonna host an event, like you gotta make sure everybody's happy. Like you want that to grow for the next year and flourish and know that they'll come back out again. And like luckily, like I would okay. So like luckily, like I think there's nothing in DC, and I think it would be a great location. I think that's a great spot because you have Alexandria, Arlington, Fairfax, DC. There's like 4 cities in 20 minutes from each other. DC, there's no event there. And then like I have people that we could like privately rent out like we could privately rent out like really cool stuff where only like really big crypto companies like privately rent out like private museums, like something absurd where it's like this is so funny that we're doing this. And I would want people to be like, what the heck are they doing? There's no way we're in like this museum right now. That's like
I would love that. That's so cool.
so like actually like my developer friend, like he's wild. Like it'll be he'll tell a story one day, I'm sure. So like he said one day, like well, like Source starts this whole thing, and it's like it's gonna be a whole ecosystem thing, but he's like, we're gonna host an event in the National Gallery. And I'm like, are you insane? And he is insane. So like he's the best. So like I'm like, Max, I don't think they're gonna let us host an event where there's millions of dollars worth of artwork, every artwork piece. And he's like, oh, they will. I'm like, okay, let's do
Hey,
it.
you never know. We are the most inventory sensitive group of people. We understand, right? We understand the inventory around us is super important. Don't touch a thing. Yeah, that would be so cool. The National Gallery. Let's put it on your vision board. I have
Oh
a whole
god.
wall here for my vision board.
Yeah, I couldn't even think about it. Like that's like crazy to me. So like I don't know. Well, that might just be no, he's dead serious though. So I don't know. One day. But I want
I love it.
there's a lot of things. There's a lot of beautiful things on the way. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. If anybody has any other questions, I got Jacob probably for another 15 minutes or so. Jacob, do you have anything that you would like to share for advice or anything regarding networking? Or what would be your number one piece of advice for a reseller, whether it's Amazon, Walmart, anything altogether?
Yeah, I mean, luckily, like if you guys are seeing this video, like you're already in a community. I think that's the biggest thing. Like, don't be like some lone wolf. Like the lone wolf never goes far. The pack always hunts together, and that's when they always win. So
Mm.
like if you have people behind you, you can become unstoppable. I think it's all about building your team, like building your Avengers, your version of the Avengers. And like, because if not, you're competing against people that have those teams, and everyone's eating well when they have the teams. So I'd say have the teams, have like don't just think about like the next thing, like really like what do you want? Like you really got to ask like what do you want for yourself? Like is this helping you in the right direction? Like you know, maybe you have this job that you're currently at, and like Walmart is becoming this better thing for you, and it's growing you. Like maybe you're in a side hustle, like it's a side hustle right now, but it's like, no, I want to be able to put myself in a position where I earn what I have. Do that for yourself. Like you live this life one time, and I think you should, number one, I always say, just be happy.
Yeah.
Nothing matters if you're not happy, but like bet on yourself. Like I betted on
Yeah.
myself. I dropped out of college. My dad thought I was gonna be a bartender because I was working in a restaurant. My mom was like, "You need to go back to college. I'm so this, and disappointed." Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
My mom's like, "You need to go back. We're kicking you out. You got 1 year to figure it all out." And I moved out in 12 months. I did. So like I did it. I bet on myself. First times I.
Oh,
Very nice, man.
Thank you.
Carlos, I'm sorry. Can you repeat all of that? Carlos, can you hear me? Can you repeat all of
Yeah.
that? You cut out.
What that is very nice. Where anything that he's been, you know, like, I don't know, whatever. You caught me, man. uh, Put me in the spot. No, that I said that's very nice. That whatever everything he's been doing from for his software in you know life and everything, and this is so proud. You know, it's like a very good example to go and get your stuff, you gold and your achievements. Very nice, man. Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Like you never really feel it in the moment, but like everyone can do it. Like it's not just like I'm just literally like some kid. Like I'm nobody like special. Like everybody can do it. Like you just gotta really like put your foot on the gas and know what you want for yourself. That's
I
it.
know it feels so cliche to say that everybody can do it, right? But
No,
then
there's no magic to it. Like everyone can do it. You know what I mean?
I
Like
know
so
it's literally a mindset block. And since you brought it up, you know, betting on yourself and doing what makes you happy. I'm sure you've all seen it on Instagram, but if you haven't, 1 week from today is Andrew's last day at work, and he is never gonna work for a boss ever again. And we're all celebrating that. And we went out this weekend and we were just having a great time. Andrew, do you have anything to say about that?
It still doesn't seem real. I'm literally walking around the building that I'm working at right now, and I'm betting on myself, and I'm going all in, and I'm gonna make it work. And it's
cool.
time. It's
It's
time now, or I feel
time.
like I'll never do it. So it's just I put my 2 weeks in, and see you later.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
It's amazing. Like seriously, like congratulations. That's so awesome. I'm so
And I just want to say, not to toot my own horn, but your spouse is your best business decision.
Yes, absolutely.
I
I've been
would say
married before, and they either help you make money or you have no money. So,
It's true. The best investment you'll make is your spouse.
yep,
100%.
yes. I got
absolutely.
to leave my job 2 years ago, mostly for health reasons to focus on my health, but who knows? We decided to start a prep center, and now I'm like, oh my God, I need more. It's more work. But it's a lot more fun. I'm my own boss, kind of. I got Andrew, but I run things. And we're not far from home. I don't have a long commute. It's like it feels so good. I got the keys to the place. You know what I mean? It's like I got the keys to the place. I get to make decisions. I get to make decisions and run the place with my best friend and spouse. Like I, if I started a business with my ex-husband, it wouldn't have gone far. It definitely matters who you surround yourself with and who you marry, because if they're constantly texting you, when are you coming home, and they don't get the grind, like you don't spend time with me, but you're grinding away. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody knows what I mean. Um, Again, it comes down to who you surround yourself with. If you don't have a community, ours is literally free. I don't know how you got here. Perhaps you got here from or in here live from our community, or somebody invited you. But our community is super welcoming. If you're watching the replay, our community is super welcoming. We host these calls. We were hosting these calls weekly, but with the prep center, it's just been a little difficult. Carlos has been with us forever. Carlos is in all the calls. If I'm popping in a call, he's in one. If it's not my community and I'm joining another community's calls, he's in there all the time. Carlos is the man, and he's always just getting after it with his fidget spinner. But yeah, it's been so fun being in a community, and literally I have nothing to sell you. My community is free, and we all love it in there. We're all generous. We're all, we all love to help each other because there's so much information out there that people gatekeep, and I don't think that that should be a barrier to getting started selling on Amazon and Walmart. And then we have people like Jacob who create incredible softwares, and then you just get the vibe behind Jacob, and you can tell he's a genuine dude. And I don't feel pushed or rushed, even though you were persistent in booking the call. I did not feel like I was being told what to do. I don't know if you guys have this aversion, but the ADHD part of me that is like told what to do, I hate it, and I like back off and I don't want to do it. I'm like, you told me what to do, it's not happening. I am my own boss. But Jake was just like, hey, just pop it in. He was gentle about it. I think maybe Jacob knew from the vibe in Nebraska that I was not one that was told to be told what to do. Nebraska was so much fun, Jacob. I'm so glad you were there.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely. I think it was amazing. Like, I mean, I've always like that too. Like, just doing that. Like, I've always hated vacation as a kid. Like I just started working when I was 15, and like I just hated the idea of vacation because I couldn't make money. But like, as silly as that sounds, like I don't know. I just like I know that like obviously everyone knows how important money is, and it's like a pathway to like success. And like I think when you go and like it's like now I'm like going to Nebraska for business, and it's like that's a vacation for me, but it's for business. Like
El banco de una u otra forma se da cuenta.
Yes, I completely agree with that. The whole time, if we're out enjoying ourselves on a date night, Andrew's like, if he tries to bring up something about work, I'm like, oh, this is a business expense. I'll have one more drink. But yes, I completely agree with you.
yeah,
I
it's
can't
awesome.
help myself. I just go, and like when you're obsessed with something, you can't stop talking about it. And that's with like, reselling, prep center, it's you name it. I cannot stop. And sometimes I'm like, am I being annoying, Amanda?
And
She's like, no, it's fine, it's fine.
like I'm just as passionate about it, even though I want to turn my brain off sometimes. But yeah, I'm open to making our date nights be a write-off. Because why not? If I'm your literally part business owner, right? You can actually say, hey, this is a business meeting.
Oh, you definitely can. Like, I mean, everyone in here is their own business owner. Like, take advantage of that. Like, you get like if you have a tax person, they're not that good. Like, get a better one. There's so many CPAs out there that'll gladly take it's the cliches of like your account will make you more money than you spend. Like, it's true. Like, and I
Yeah,
felt
for sure.
that myself this year. Like, I can't say I don't want to say the numbers, but let's just say it was ridiculous. And I was like, I can't afford that. What do you mean? Like, and then other like Matt, like we talked, and like we had the same person. We switched over to someone else that he knew, and then like now like and then like it was literally like 3 times less, which was crazy. Like, I would have spent so much money, and like do yourself a favor, guys. Like, with your business, like if you're an LLC currently, like I switched over to an S corp, and now I'm my own employee to myself, and you save so much in taxes. Like,
15%, I think. Well, I don't know what it is.
oh,
Is
like
that it?
a solid amount more, where it's like as long as your LLC is under 3 years old, like make that switch over to an S corp and hire yourself a CPA, and like not just any CPA, like get a good one. Like,
Yeah.
there are good ones out there. Like, that's why they're CPA, not just your other doing this other person doing your taxes, like whatever. Like, have a good relationship with them. They're
Yeah.
in
In
this
our group,
thousands
in
of
our
dollars.
Yeah, I know. In our group, we have Sadi Saba. I don't know if anybody knows him in here, but he's actually a speaker at Sellers United. I'm not affiliated with him at all. He's just volunteered his time to talk in our group. In Money Mondays, in that tab, you can ask any questions and he'll get back to you as soon as he can. He regularly pops in there randomly on Mondays and gives a little bit of advice. So, and he's also going to be at Sellers United speaking. So if you can pay attention to his talk while you're there, that's one that I would highly recommend you go to. But that pretty much wraps up the call tonight. Jacob, any last words?
Oh, just thank you so much for having me. Like everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Like I love it. Like thank you guys so much. Like I really appreciate everybody. And that's all I have. Andrew, Amanda, thank you guys. Naomi, everyone else, Carlos, everyone else in the call. Huge, amazing.
Thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you everybody for coming out tonight and having this live. I'll thank you, Elvine. I'm glad you enjoyed it. The replay will be posted on YouTube eventually. I will try to get to it as soon as it's done processing. But thank you guys so much, and I hope you all have a great night, and we'll see you in Discord.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Carlos. Take care of yourself, my
Thank
man.
you, Carlos.
You guys.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.